All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. The weekend is here, the heat is back, but there is a little bit of rain on the way, and we're going to be discussing some of the fire threats here as we head into the upcoming weekend, and then how things will transpire as we get you into next week. So a lot to talk about here, a lot of ground to cover. Let's get right to it. I wanted to show you what the latest satellite and radar imagery looks like. Ginger Kamen is in the house. Jinji Poo, good to have you. Now, this energy right here, unfortunately, is going to fall apart before it even thinks about getting close to Central Florida. This big ridge is going to kind of block everything out. Now, what I will say, though, is that this system out here, whoopsie, didn't mean to do that. Let's try this again. Load. Let's try this. Harry Vanderkamp, Terry Lottie, Jojo Hernandez, Chris Pierce. Let's do this. This little feature right here is going to build east and then help to push in some moisture our way. So those are some of the things that we're going to be watching and seeing how all of this plays out. Linda Crook is in the house. Nancy Cruz Garcia, good to have you. So in the short run, things are quiet. The breeze from earlier has subsided. The fire that's in Flagler County has been, for the most part, fairly well contained today. The wind speeds here, Million Trujillo Vientos, is in pretty good shape here. There's the winds now out of the east-southeast, 5 to 15 miles an hour. And when you take a look now at the rainfall comparison, 24 versus 25, pardon me. There you go. You can see, look how far behind we are. No bueno. That's not good. That is not good. So that's something we have to continue to watch. Robert DeBrucki, I am doing well. Cindy Edwards has popped in. Jen Douglas Steele is in the house. Miss Waverly, New York. Now, via Lady Lake has joined us tonight. Good to have you there, young lady. Let's see here. Lots of folks in here. Now, the humidity is a bit higher now that the breeze has worked on it, and that's always a good thing. Rosalie Martinez, Miriam Trujillo, Kathleen Ann Fowler, Karen Black, all in the house. Good to have you guys here. The KBDI, Keys Byram Drought Index, measures the amount of moisture in the soil. Is definitely very, very dry through a good chunk of Central Florida. Seth Shepard's in the house. Robert DeBrucki saying hi, Nancy. The last measurable rain was April the 1st, and we had 0.26 then. So the fire risk is going to stay high. There may be a couple of late Sunday showers, and I'll show you a future cast here with that in just a second. Winds set to pick up each afternoon as the breezes pull on in, and with the low humidity and the hot temperatures during the day, combined with that wind, the fire dangers should stay a bit on the elevated side. So that is not good. All right, let's take a look at the lows for tomorrow morning. As you can see right there, low 60s in Marion, 64 Bushville, 65 Tavares, Claremont coming in at 64. Looking forward to talking about a daily rate. Yes. Tell me about it, Cindy. Well said. 62 in Ocala, 72 in Cocoa. Definitely a marked difference in the weather here between the coast and the inland areas for sure. Let's see here. So let's take a look at Saturday versus Sunday. Saturday versus Sunday. There you go. You can see high pressure. Boom. Slides into the Gulf there. Stacy Goldstein is in the house. Miss Stacy, always a pleasure to have you in the house, of course. There's the weekend planner, 91 and 93. Ay, caramba. And then when we take a look at Futurecast, I do want to show you this because there's a hint. Not so much Saturday, just a few clouds Saturday, very, very, very dry. And then Sunday, check that out. Oh, boom. There it is. A hint of maybe a few showers. A hint of maybe Some rain starting to act up. Boy, would that be beautiful. So maybe a little bit overdone, but something to watch. Something to watch. Renee Biggett is in the house. Gary Hicks. Eldora is in the house. Elizabeth Hart is in the house. Annie Marie is in the house. Love this group. There it is. All right, so Stacy's giving me the thumbs up. Time, Renee, now you know me well, girl. Pam Ann, Pammy Poo, always a pleasure to have you in here. Thanks for popping in. Let's see your temps tomorrow. Let's do this. Up and down the 408 and the I-4 corridor, right around 9092. Lulu Ferry's in the house. Cindy Smith saying, Monday, Monday. All right, mid-80s at the beaches, and then you work inland and west. It gets hotter and hotter and hotter. In fact, let me show you this. Let's do it this way. Look at Reddick, Ocala, Lynn, 91. Leesburg, Wildwood, Bushnell, 92, 93. Claremont, Groveland, 92 degrees. Over towards Kissimmee, Celebration, Davenport, 91, 92. At the beaches, low and mid-80s. So you can see. And then up and down the I-4 corridor to land to Disney, Windermere to Wedgefield, 90 to 91 degrees. Oh, Cindy, you give Ben a big hug for us, by the way. Love that. You guys have a great weekend, too. Johnson Joy, Evelyn Perez. Home from college, I'm assuming. All right, let's do this. Lots of events going on this weekend. We'll ramble through a few here for everyone. The Puerto Rican Parade and Festival. The Puerto Rican Parade and Festival. There you have it. Looking good. Lulu Ferry's in the house. Going to get a Tesla get-together. Oh, look at that. Love that there, Chris. Seth says no thanks. Rain Dan says Diane. Summer is here without the humidity just yet. But so there's downtown Orlando. So got to make sure you stay hydrated. Rick Taze, the Taze man, the Tazenator, the Tazatola. Terry Thoros Lindsay, Billy Early LaMonica. You guys know my motto. Sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing these Facebook Live feeds, the more people we can put in the weather know. So thank you for that. Let's see here. Let's see. James Solana has entered the realm. Rick Taze is in the house. Good to have you guys. Jeep Week. Jeep Beach 2025. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. Saturday morning, 65. Saturday evening, 84 in the afternoon. Sunday coming in at 86 degrees in Fuego. All right, let's take a look now at Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You can see Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. A little bit of rain there, a little bit of rain. Let's take a look at the comparison. Here you go. You can see Saturday, dry. Sunday and the Monday. GFS Euro with a little bit of rain. And then Tuesday, once again, a little bit of rain. It is so dry. There you go. Jennifer Nancy, J Nance. Jenny, what do you got going on this weekend, girl? J Nance. What are you and the hubby doing, by the way? Theodore J. Johnson. It is so dry, my fruit. Oh, not good, Chris. Dried fruit. Yuck, just so, yeah, tell me about it, Elizabeth. Seth. Seth, I don't think a lot of people would argue with that. There'd be a few. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop. There you go. Oh, a little bit of rain, a little bit of rain. Yeah, man. All right, longer range forecast. May 1st to the 5th, you can see dry up north, wet in the southeast with the front draped over here across the southeast. Let's take a look at this. There we go, 1st to the 4th, a little bit above average there. Temps, South Florida, a little bit cooler with the clouds and the rain overhead. All right. We'll do 7 days here, and then we will go around the USA, then we go globe-trotting around the world. All right, Elizabeth Hot, I like my hot weather. Theodore. That is coming up in May. Yes, sirree. So there's the inland, 91, 93. And then Monday, Tuesday, 89, 85, back up to 88, 90, and 91. Robert saw that. Bob Weingartner, good to have you there. He's in the house. The coast, check it. Here's what I got. Saturday, Sunday, warming up. Almost at 90 on Sunday. Frankie's in the house. Mr. Yasik. All right, Monday, Tuesday. Rain around. Rain around. All right, back up. Let's do the national forecast one more time. Take all the plays. Andy wants to know if you're... you know, I don't know if I'm a closet comedian. Can get a little snarky every once in a while. But I try to just stick with what I'm good at. And that's the weather. All right, let's do this West Coast. Little storm system hovering off the coast there. Big T coming in hot, says Susan Michelle. Good to have you there, Susan. Storms in Texas. Storms in Louisiana. Wet through the Ohio Valley. Believe it or not, it actually looked like there was a little bit of snow and sleet in Chicago there on the backside of that sucker. Wowza. Snow on the ground. Current snowpack. I am not working this weekend. No siree. No snow in New England for the first time in quite a while. Lots of snow out west and still coming down. Susan Michelle, what do you got going on this weekend? Chile, the Great Lakes, Colorado, Wyoming. Yep. 58 in Bangor, Maine. That's going to melt the snow up there. Yes, sirree. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. There it is. All right. Let's do the international temperatures now. This is how we roll. You can see 12 in Point Barrow, 3 in Baker Lake, 25 in Iqaluit, Winnipeg 61, Sacramento 62, El Paso 88. Michelle Tuzio Schmidt is in the house. Diane Irene is in the house. Good to have you there. 60 in Wichita, 77 in Raleigh, 84 in Monterrey, Mexico, Cancun 81, San Juan 80, Panama City 84. Robert's going 36 in Yakutsk. Manaus 77. Lima, Peru 68. Buenos Aires 72. Punta Arenas 39. You tell Beamer I said hi. Meow back there, pal. 54 Cape Town 81. In Luanda 91 in Niamey. 64 Rabat, Morocco. Cairo, Egypt 66. Look at London 48. Oslo 32. Moscow 39. Surgut coming in at 32. Muscat, Yemen, 93. Baghdad, 82. New Delhi, 73. A little chill in the air from Ulaanbaatar to Bratsk, 25 to 30. It's a heat wave in Yakutsk. They are above freezing right now. Tony, night, smiley face. Diane, thank you. Appreciate that. Sapporo, 52. Tokyo, Seoul, in the 50s. Hong Kong, 72. Madagascar, Makassar, 81. Jakarta, coming in at 81. Port Moresby, 86. Alice Springs, 64. Perth, coming in at 57. Evening surf from Daytona. Maureen Shields, Jacobs. There you go. Oh, you got 37 in Yakutsk. You get the win for Seth. I love that. There it is. All right, there. Because Elizabeth missed it, San Jose, Costa Rica is coming in at 70. 25 in Ulaanbaatar. We get down towards southern Australia in the 50s. 86 in Bora Bora. And then over to Hawaii. We're going to be 80 to 85 degrees. Italy is going to be in the 60s, it looked like, by the way. All right, 80 to 85 there in Hawaii. All right, so again, the rain, Maureen, that's the big $1 million question. So this line fizzles on out. There's a front there. That will come in and give us a little bit of rain as we get into Monday and Tuesday. A little bit of rain for for Monday and Tuesday. So the Euro doesn't have much. The GFS doesn't have much. And then they both bring in rain on Friday and Saturday of next week. So that would be some fantastic news if that indeed were to happen. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that, right? All right, let's go back to the 7-day one more time. Then I'll let you guys roll and do your thing. As you can see right here, there we go. 91, 93. A little bit of rain Monday, Tuesday, drying out Wednesday, Thursday. A couple late showers there on Friday. All right, gang, I'm going to rock and roll. Let you guys get ready for your weekend. Going to make some updates here for tonight's 10 and 11. See you tonight. Otherwise, I will see you right back here come Monday at 8 o'clock. Hopefully, though, you'll see me tonight. And don't forget my motto, sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing these Facebook Live feeds, the more people we can put in the weather know. All right, guys, take care. Have a great weekend.